And overall, I know there's a lot of individuals out there that are suffering, but there are some positive signs. Should I talk about politics? I still watch the news. I'm addicted to watching the news. And they say, I've heard many people say that if the situation I'm in, I shouldn't watch the news. I don't need any bad news. Doesn't do any good. It just makes you feel helpless. But I still say, and you can comment on this if you want. I'm leaving my comment. It's interesting. Only one provoked is taking a policy of shutting down his comments area. You know what? For me, you can comment all you want. Don't expect me to answer them. Oh, Crazy Cat F Guy, or as you know as PASM Dude, P-A-S-M Dude, sent me his phone number and I gave him a call. And he and I used to get on some back and forths and some fights. But I got to say, here's to you, Crazy Cat. You're a good guy. He offered his help. He offered his support. And I appreciate that. And granted, there's some people behind the scenes too that have offered me, look, Miss Anthropic 66, look everybody, you see her busting my chops. And look, it bothers me, when people question, make fun of my masculinity, fuck you. I was a welder, all right? I mean, I wasn't some guy sitting in an office, and my hands are rough, okay? In fact, years ago, I got lucky with some gal. She said, your hands are so rough. I like it. That was a long time ago. But no, I'm no, calling me a milk toast, no. Hey, if people see me that way, what can I do? I can't change their minds, But as far as that can-do spirit and pull myself up by my bootstraps, look, I got my own way with dealing with stuff, okay? It's a terrible way. They say you have to think positive. Here's to thinking positive. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's why I'm not doing Fez Nights. Don't expect me to do a Fez Night again for a long time. But I do want to say, I'm going to talk about politics. And this is what made me think of Crazy Cat F Guy. Because there's a lot of people that are being really critical of Barack Obama. And sure, he hasn't lived up to all his promises. And in many ways, he's doing exactly what Bush did. Even repeating some of his parts of his speeches. I saw on Jon Stewart making comparisons, and almost the wording is the same. But look, who's the one doing the talking? I still think that, we could have had John McCain. The way our system works, And you could wish all you want for that third-party candidate, but it doesn't work that way. This is the system we have. This is America. Love it or leave it. All right? I sound like some crazy right-winger. But that's what we have. We have a two-party system. Look, I'm Green Party. All right? If we had a viable Green Party candidate, I would have got behind him. But we're still a two-party system. And what did they have to offer? They had John McCain and they had Barack Obama. And they had primaries and it's elimination process. And sure, there's a lot of money and corporations and everything behind that. But the more the right cries about how we're turning to socialism, I say that's going to be our saving thing. I mean, things can't happen overnight. It's going to take some long-term change, but we need to join the European model. That's what I'm going to say. We need a national healthcare system. We need regulations in place to keep the banks from doing whatever the hell they want. And there, I said it. I mean, not full-on socialism. People confuse oh yeah, Nazis, they were socialists. No, they weren't. They were fascists, even though they call themselves a National Socialist Party or whatever. Oh, I don't want to get into that. Fucking, it's just depressing. Look, the reason why I haven't really, been out there posting videos about yay, Obama and all that, all I'm doing is I'm sitting there crossing my fingers, hoping that it all works out. I have my doubts. They had Ben Bernanke on is that Ben Bernanke, the bald-headed guy, on 60 Minutes tonight? And I was watching a little bit of that. And he's explaining how we were almost on the brink. There could have been global economic disaster. And what can I say? I have to take their word from it. Their word for it, at face value. Sure, I doubt, that they're entirely telling the truth. But I'm not going to go into that whole Illuminati, secret society business and all that. It's too confusing, you know? Oh, wake up, people, wake up. Yeah, that's what they're always saying. All right, anyway. I worked my way through this drink fairly fast. Hopefully my computer works and I can edit this, chop it up into little pieces. And I don't know, am I forgetting anything? Really, I'm hopefully, and maybe I'm jinxing myself. This would be it, the last Fez night that, I'll lose everything, I don't know. I won't have this place to stay. I'll lose my car. I'll be on the street, That's how it feels. Unless something happens, I get off my ass and find some type of job, even if I just found work, if I can't earn what I was earning before, look, I'll have to rent a room somewhere and just get rid of a bunch of stuff, And I don't want to do that. That's the stuff that keeps me up at night, It sucks. I know, and I'm just thinking about me. Yeah, sure, there's people worse off. Yes, there are, okay? But I'm very distant from my family. I don't have a large network of friends. I have more probably YouTube friends than I do, network. All my good friends that I've known over the years, people in San Diego move around a lot. They're all gone. And boo-hoo, I'm feeling sorry for myself. That's why I didn't want to fucking do a Fez night, okay? Because what do I do on Fez night? I talk about what's on my mind. And this is what's on my mind. All right? Fucking bastards. Look, I appreciate the support for Fez night. But I really wonder, like some of you, why do you want me to do a Fez night? I mean, if I'm not like, entertaining and sort of like doing a cool video, or do they want to see it? Like I said, see the train wreck, see the citizenkong circling the drain. That's what it feels like. No, I've got support out there. I've got friends that have offered, made offers to me. And I want to say, Misanthropic 66 behind the scenes has been a very supportive friend. And just because the rest of you see her busting my chops on it, I'll take it from her. But I don't really like it when it's coming from the rest of you, okay? You gotta, I'll take it from my friends, certain friends. In fact, really, what's the point of kicking somebody when they're down, I wouldn't do it to you. Seriously, I wouldn't. Have you seen me kicking anybody, that goes on in vlogs and say things aren't working out? Everybody handles things in their own way. Dr. Phil says, how's that working for you? That's for you, Misanthropic 66. All right, everybody. Hey, I hope you guys have a good week. Yeah, I know. I've gotten some private messages from people that are in dire straits too. And I just hope it all works out for all of us. I don't focus on me. But hey, I made a Fez night, all right? Feel free to make your own. All right. You guys have a great week, okay? Oh, getting all choked up here. That was really the onion. Have a great week, all right? Cheers.